And hello again, everybody. So tonight we're going to be continuing on with Zombie 15. We'll be starting the scenario 2, which we're still in the prologue, and we're still using the prologue sides of the sheets here. So we have the, like I said, the prologue side, and it tells you that in the setup and everything. So I'll go ahead and read through some of the things just so we can take note. The new rules is we're going to be using growls and horde. Now growls is when we're playing the soundtrack for our timer and we hear the growl, we immediately draw, for who the active player is, we draw a zombie card, and then we add that many zombies to the space of the active person that got the that's drawing the card. If we draw one that says horde, then we add however many zombies we have in the horde box. So to go with that, the one thing about Horde is starting the game, we do not put any zombies in the Horde box, but there'll be events and things like that that add zombies to that Horde box. But to start off with, we won't have any in there, so that's pretty good. The special rules that we're going to follow is we may not search in the start tile, which is the police station. If you remember from scenario 1, and this is the same board as the before, the only difference is it's added the parking lot space tile up here. But we came through our houses and we ended up in the police station to see if we could find any weapons in there. So that's where we're starting. So that's why we're not allowed to, per the rules, we're not allowed to search there. And it says the players play with their hero, or the prologue side. For soundtrack, it says we're going to use track 2, and we'll have a growl every 60 seconds. For the zombie draw deck, it told us how to set that up. It wants us to take the zombie cards with values of 1 and 2, shuffle them, and split them into 2 roughly equal stacks, and then shuffle 3 horde cards into each stack, and then place 1 stack on top of the other next to the game board from the zombie draw deck. So I've already got that set up and pre-done over there. For our search deck, we've already taken, it says shuffle all the weapon cards and all the zombie cards with a value of 1 and 2 into the search draw deck. There will be a total of 49 cards, so we already have that set up and it's ready to go right here. Starting items, each player starts with the hockey stick scenario card, and we've already given the hockey stick to each player and put the token on it that indicates it's whether it's been used or not. It tells us what game board tiles to use, so we already have that set up. And as far as the zombies go, it says place them as illustrated. We have 2 on every space except for the last one, which is the parking lot, which has 4. The start is in the S area. We already know where the S area is right there, and we cannot search that. So that is what we're going to be. So those are the 2 new things that we're going to be adding in. Now we could be drawing weapons that potentially, if you use them, you add a sound. It's a sound, and it will add 1 zombie to the horde box. So that's where the zombies added are going to go to the horde box. Now these that we start out with, they're a sound of 0, so we're not going to be doing anything with that. And like I said, the other things that we're going to be dealing with are the horde and the growls, and that'll be coming up in the soundtrack. So we got a couple things that we're going to be adding to this prologue set, so we'll have to keep those in mind. Okay, so now that we got those new rules set, we're going to go ahead and get the track started. And before we do that, I'll just let you know my general strategy. Well, the strategy I'm going to follow here, and we'll see if it works, is I'm going to send them off in their separate directions, each where they kind of came from. Doesn't have to be the exact same place they came from, but I'm going to send them off into the 4 areas of the board, and then once we're done cleaning all this up, we're going to kind of converge back in the middle and then run up the middle there. So hopefully I'll survive the timer and it won't be too bad, but like I said, we'll see how it goes. Let me go ahead and pull the track up here, and like I said, hopefully I can remember all these darn little special rules that are coming in too, because that's what's going to get me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start the normal soundtrack with the zombies every 60 seconds. And like I said, hopefully you guys can hear this. I'll turn my volume all the way up. Alright, so my first action, we're going to start with Josh. First action is going to go here. Second action, we're going to use his hockey stick, and we're going to take care of 3 zombies. So I'll take care of these and this space. His third action, he's going to go in the house here, and his fourth action, he's going to do a quick search. So we're going to draw our first card, second card, and our third card. Now which one does he want to take? He'll like the fire axe, and that's going to replace his hockey stick, because it does. No, actually, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. This is going to kill me. We'll take the flare gun, and then we're going to move on. I'm going to leave those in the discard pile. So that's going to end his turn. Next, we're going to go to severity, and we're going to go first action, second action, third action to take care of these, and her fourth action is going to be to move in this house here. So she's going to be done. Snow, we got a growl here. So we already listed Snow, so she's going to be getting the zombie card. So we're going to add 1 to the space here, and that's going to be this zombie. So Snow is going to use her her first action, I should say, with a hockey stick, and we're going to move that down 1, and that's going to take care of this zombie. Her second action is going to be to move here. Third action is going to be to move here, and fourth action will be to move here. Now she does have a fend off of 3, so she's able to take care of these without any problem. So now we're moving on to Safon's turn. Safon is going to use first action to go here, second action to go here, third action she's going to use her hockey stick, move that down 1, take care of those, and her fourth and final action is going to move into the search building. All right, so we've cleared out everything there, so we're going to move back to Josh. Josh is going to go ahead and do his, he already finished his search, so first action is going to move out in the street, second action is going to move out here, third action is going to move here, and we got a growl here, so we got 1 zombie we're going to be adding to the spaces right here. And I believe the fourth and final action for Josh is he is going to use the hockey stick to take care of these 3 zombies in that space. All right, severity is going to go, she is our blue, and she's going to do a search first off. So she's actually going to do a careful search, and she's going to take the tonfa here, right here, and since that was on the bottom, we discard this fire axe. That's going to completely go away from the game. So that was her first action. Second action is to move out in the street. Third action is to move here, and then we're going to be doing a let's see, we're going to use 1 action here on our hockey stick to take care of these. So first action search, second action third, fourth to kill those zombies. That's going to finish out severities. Now we're in Snow's turn. First action, she's going to use her hockey stick to take care of these 2 zombies in the space. We got a growl. So we're going to add 2 zombies to this space. And that is going to be her second action. Unfortunately, is going to use the hockey stick again. Take care of these 2 zombies. Third action is going to be to move into this house. And fourth action is going to be to do a quick search. We have 1 zombie. We have a baseball bat, which is going to be nice because we're going to use that to take over our hockey stick. And this is going to go away from the game. And our third card that we're going to draw is going to be a nice little Uzi. So that's going to go in our weapon hand. And our 1 zombie that we drew is going to go right in our space with us. Fortunately, we do have enough fend off for the end of her turn to take care of those zombies. They're not going to bother us. Our next action or actor is going to be Safon. Safon is going to go ahead and search where she's at. She's going to do a quick search. So we have a gun, a shovel, and 2 zombies. So we know 2 zombies are going to be in this space with us. And whatever this growl is, 2 zombies. So we're going to have 4 zombies in this space. All right. So for the 2 weapons, shovel, I'm going to go with the 44 Magnum gun, and we'll put that right there. We have 4 zombies in our space, so we're going to take our, let's see, second actions to use the hockey stick. It's going to take care of 3 of these zombies. And then we're going to take 1 action with our gun to shoot. We're going to take care of 2 zombies, but we only have 1 here, but 1 is going to be added to the horde box because of this sound right here. So that was her first action to search. Second action was to kill the 2 zombies. Third action to kill the zombies, and the fourth one is to go out in the street. That's going to finish Safon out. So we're going to move over to Josh. Josh is going to first action to go here. Second action to use his hockey stick, and we got a growl. 1 zombie. So that's going to go here. So we're using our hockey stick, which is 3. So we're going to take care of the 3 that are in that space right there. That was first, second, third action. is going to be to go in the house, and fourth action is going to be doing a careful search. So we're going to take the shovel, and we're going to move that out, put that weapon there, and that hockey stick is going to go away. Okay. And I believe that's going to be all of Josh's actions. Next we have Severity. Severity's going to take... How's she doing on weapons? She's actually doing pretty good. So she's going to take her first action to go here. Second action to use the hockey stick. And that's going to take care of these two. Third action to go here. And then we'll do fourth action again to take care of those two zombies in the space. So she's cleared out all the way to her house, but her turn is now done. Now we have Snow. Snow is going to... Okay, got to put that there. We got a growl. Snow is going... we got the horde where she is, but that's only one zombie, so now she's got two. Her first action, she's going to use the baseball bat to take care of the two zombies in her space. Her second action, she's going to move out. Third action, she's going to move here. And her fourth action is going to be to use the Uzi. Two zombies, one goes into the box because we have a sound token here, and that's going to finish out Snow's turn. Saifon is now going to... She's doing pretty good on weapons, so she's going to do first action to go here, second action to use the pistol. That's going to take care of these two, and that does make a sound, so one is going to be out of the box. Third action is going to go here, and her fourth and final action, she'll use the hockey stick to take care of these two zombies right there, which is going to finish out Saifon's turn. So we're going to roll back over to Josh, and he is going to move out for his first action. Second action to go here. We have a growl. We have one zombie. And his third action is going to be... let's see. We're going to be doing some... We got to kill three, so we're going to move this over one to kill these three. And one is going to be out of the horde box. And that's going to finish out all of Josh's action. Let me see. First action, second action, third action. No, fourth action is going to be going right here. And now we're going to move to Severity. Severity is done over here. So first action, second action, third action, fourth action. Snow is going to go first action here, second action to take care of these two zombies. And then third action, fourth action. Snow is done. Now we go to Saifon. Saifon is going to go first action here. Second action, she's going to use her pistol to take care of these two. One gets added to the horde box. And then her third action and fourth action to go there. We're going to roll back. This is Josh's turn. We're rolling back here. Got one zombie he's got to take care of before he can leave the space. He'll use his shovel, which does not make any sounds, but that takes care of that zombie for the first action. Second action, third action, fourth action. Severity is now going to go. Severity is going to move up one. Her second action is going to be to use the Tonfa for one hit. That was her second action. Her third action is going to use the Tonfa again for this one. And her fourth action will be to go here. And she can handle that because she's got 3 for a fend off. So she'll be fine. Next we have Snow, which is going to be first action, second action, third action, fourth action. She does have a fend off of 3, and she's fine there. Saifon is going to go first action, second action, third action, and fourth action. She's also fine. Now we were still in her turn, so we're going to draw 2 zombies for that space. Okay, so now we have a total of 4 zombies in that space, but we have a lot of people who can do fend off from their weapons, so she is totally fine there. So now we're going to roll back to Josh. Josh is going to go first action, second action, and then third action, he is going to use the last bullet for there to take out 3 zombies. And then he was first action, second action. I believe that he's got one more action left, so he is going to use his shovel for 1 to take out this zombie here, and that's going to finish out his turn. Severity is going to go first action, second action. She's going to use the Tonfa once. She used it twice. Okay, and then the third time for her final action. So there's one more. We got a growl. All right, we got a horde. That is not good. So all these are going to be added. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got a fend off of 3 I believe 3 here, so that's 2 in the space. So she takes 2 hits. I believe that's how that's going to go. So next we have Snow. It's going to move up first action, and then she's going to use the baseball bat for 3 for her second action. Okay. Then her third action, she'll use the Uzi to take out these 2, and 1 gets added to the horde box. That's going to finish out Snow. Safon. First action, they're there, and then we move back to Josh, which he's going to go. First action, we're all in the exit, and we are done. Whoo, that was 10 minutes and 49 seconds to clear that board. Holy crap. Wow, that was very stressful, but that was really good. That was really worth it. I think that went really well. The only complication I think I ran into that might be questionable was Severity's turn when she got those 2 hits. I'm going to have to just go back and make sure that is legit and that's how that was supposed to go, but I think I did it okay. Might have not changed too much, just knowing what was coming, knowing whose turns or like Snow and Safon was acting after that. So yeah, that's it. So like I said, that was a pretty good run. I'm going to review everything, watch the video, and see if I did it all correctly. I believe I did, but if you find a mistake, please let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to correct that for the next video, or just make sure I don't get it wrong at a future date. So I appreciate you sticking around again and watching play scenario 2. And I just remembered I did not even read off the flavor for this game, or the flavor text. So what was going on was it said the police station was a disappointment. It had already been ransacked and emptied of weapons. The only things you might use to defend yourselves are the station's amateur hockey league sticks. So those are the hockey sticks we started with. So you'll have to make do. When we leave the police station, a gruesome sight awaits you. Dozens of zombies have appeared in the streets. Your little outing seems to awaken the whole neighborhood. You spot some old friends and family members among the roaming corpses. We've got to get this over with, out of respect for them, and so they can rest in peace. You decide to clean up the neighborhood. On the way out, you collect some stuff from your home before hightailing it to the cursed place. Meet up in the parking lot in 15 minutes. So this is what our victory conditions were. No zombies left on the game board, and all heroes are on the exit tile parking lot before the end of the soundtrack. Which we did do. So that we had to clean up the neighborhood, which we did. No zombies left on the board, and we're all in the parking lot space. Tile marked exit. So fun little game. I'm really enjoying it. So I hope we can keep it going. Like I said, I hope you stick around and stay up to date for my next videos. I got Galaxy Defender still running over here, so I'm getting that uploaded. My first mission was not successful, so I'm going to try to run that again on my own time and post the video for it as like an unlisted video for my next run. But anyway, thanks for joining me on this one, and we'll see you next time.